Welcome back to the Skift Daily Briefing. It's Wednesday, April 15th. I'm Sarah Dandashy, and today, Expedia says travelers still don't trust AI to book. A new investigation says American hotel owners are getting squeezed while brands post record profits. And United has reportedly floated the idea of merging with American Airlines, which would be a seismic shift for U.S. aviation. Let's go ahead and dive in. First up, AI is great for inspiration, but not for checkout. Expedia commissioned a YouGov survey and found that while travelers are using AI to plan trips, only 8% are comfortable letting AI handle the booking. 2/3 said that they don't trust AI to complete a purchase, pointing to a loss of control, data privacy concerns, and fear that something will go wrong and support will be a mess. And about 40% specifically said that they doubt they'd get adequate customer service if AI booked it and then something broke. But here's the smart part. Expedia isn't treating this like an either-or. They're planting flags across the entire funnel. OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, basically saying we'll meet travelers wherever trip decisions are getting made, while still keeping transactions routed through brands where trust currently lives. The bottom line here, AI is winning discovery fast, as we've talked about for weeks, but the booking moment is still a trust problem. Our second story, the people who actually own hotels are getting crushed, and the franchise model is showing real cracks. Skift's reporting digs into a widening gap. Major hotel brands are thriving as asset-light licensing machines, while many owners, the ones paying the mortgage, staffing the property, and funding renovations, are under pressure from every direction. A huge piece of the tension is fees. Franchise royalty fees are often charged on gross room revenue, not profit. So even when margins get squeezed, the brand still gets paid. Then pile on higher interest rates as loans reset, inflation-driven operation costs, labor shortages, and renovation requirements coming due after COVID-era delays. And demand isn't doing owners any favors either. Softer inbound travel, shorter booking windows, and consumers watching budgets. The story makes the point bluntly. It can be more profitable to be a shareholder in a hotel brand than to own the physical hotel generating the fees. The takeaway here, the asset-light model is working, just not for everyone holding the asset. And our final story today, United has reportedly pitched a merger with American Airlines, and that would redraw the U.S. airline map. According to a Bloomberg report summarized by Skift, United CEO Scott Kirby has floated the idea of a United American tie-up to multiple government officials. It's not clear if United has formally approached American or if anything is even in motion, but even the idea matters. A merger would create the largest U.S. carrier and would have major implications for competition and hubs, especially places like Chicago O'Hare and Dallas-Fort Worth. And it would absolutely run into antitrust scrutiny, even if the current administration is more deal-friendly, because the big four carriers already dominate roughly 80% of the domestic market. So here's the headline. If this ever becomes real, it's not a routine airline story. It's a whole market restructure story. Well, that's it for your Skift Daily Briefing. For more travel industry news and analysis, head to skift.com. And as always, subscribe at skift.com/daily. Thanks so much for listening.